I'm currently using the most random items to make a tripod. Like, let me just say, you guys are currently balanced on a cup, on a post office box, and a giant Easter egg. And then I found this lighting system, so I now have a little bit of a light. It's a little desk light that my mom found in her closet, and just, it's really good. I've been using it for TikTok lately, and it's fine. Ooh, you can still see it. But it's super good. I love it. I've been using it for TikTok lately, and I just love it. So if you guys read the title of this video, I am about to do the QUARANTAG, which is created by Ayydubs. If I remember, I'll try to link her video down below in the description box. But she created this tag, and yeah, I love her. I love Alex so much. Okay, I'll also put the questions down below, so like I'll try to remember to put her video link to the link to her video down in the description, and I'll also add the questions for this tag if you guys want to do it yourself. And also, disclaimer, I know for most people quarantine's probably over, but for other people it's not over. Like, I think where I live, quarantine ended well, it didn't really end yesterday, but people started to come back out, and I think I feel like it kind of did start to end yesterday for me where I live, but I know some places they have it till July and so on and so on. I'm going to still do this quarantine because some people are still in quarantine. Some people might be choosing to be in quarantine. Like, I kind of don't want to not be in quarantine because nothing's done yet. People shouldn't just like forget it existed. And I have the questions over here, so if I'm ever looking over to the side, I'm reading the questions. The first question is, how are you attempting to maintain sanity? Honestly, I would say by keeping busy, but we know that's not true. I've literally just been binging The Office all day long. Or at night, I watch YouTube. Like, right now it's 1 in the morning and I'm doing this. But honestly, during the day, I'm watching The Office. If I'm not watching The Office, I'm probably watching Big Bang Theory. Or maybe I'm just watching a movie, but mostly I'm just watching The Office. Occasionally I walk down to Taco Bell, get some food. But yeah, to maintain my sanity, it's definitely to watch The Office. Even when I'm not in quarantine, that's how I maintain my sanity. I'm just keeping my schedule like aligned. I've also been on TikTok. The second question is, are you quarantined with anyone? And yes, I am quarantined with my dog, Mercury, if you guys don't already know him. And my mom's dog, Arabella, which I don't think I should probably show her on my channel more. And then I'm also quarantined with my mom because household. And the third question is, show and tell. Show off anything and everything you've made, accomplished during quarantine. Video ideas right here. Like a whole bunch, like a little stack of video ideas. And I'm still doing it. Another thing is this. This is just right here. I found this book because there's like this little library near my house that just has stuff for people, put books they don't want, take books they do want, and I found this one. And another one is my school book, which is just the clinical anatomy and physiology for veterinary technicians. So that's basically all I've accomplished during quarantine. The fourth question is, last thing you purchased. Now there's a list. I don't have everything. Like, I have dog nail clippers that I'm out there. I'm not gonna get it. But technically the last thing I purchased is this little German Shepherd plushie for Mercury. I will show you guys him playing with it, but he's currently asleep in the bed and I don't want to wake him up. The fifth question is, favorite quarantine meme? Definitely Tiger King or Big Ed. The sixth question is, last person that you texted, show it, coward. Okay, I can't show it. I'm filming on my phone, but the last person I definitely texted, if I remember to screenshot it, was my mom. And the seventh one is last person who texted you, and I'm pretty sure that was my mom too. Number 8 is, who's the last person you video called with? No one, because I do not video chat at all. I don't like it. So technically the last person I video chatted was probably an old friend I had, and that was way back in like 2016 when I still lived in Florida. Number 9 is, what are you most excited to do when this is all over? Travel. My mom is maybe thinking of going to like Las Vegas when everything's done. or just traveling in general, and I cannot wait till this is all over and I can travel again, because I do miss traveling, and it's been a while anyway. So I'm also holding my phone case. I had to take this off my phone, otherwise you guys would be literally crooked. The next one is number 10. Do you have any quarantine goals? I did make one. Now, I guess this could also tie with the previous question, but a goal I have is after quarantine, I do want to start going to the gym. I know, it's a big thing, but I want to go back to the gym again. I did that and I just stopped, and I want to go back, and I want to try to aim for my body goal that I have and my weight goal, and just, because we all know I went like downhill like so fast, I want to change that. Question 11. Most consumed snack or food? Food wise, burritos. I've been eating burritos way too much, especially lately. Not today, but for the past 3 days, like all last weekend, my mom and I just had Mexican burritos for dinner. We just loved it. Taco Bell is another one, but not really as much. And then for foods, just like little snacks I find. Lately it's been olives, black olives, or olives in general. I just like olives. But yeah, definitely gotta go with burritos on that one. I'm looking away, I'm sorry. Number 12, last picture on your camera wall. I will put it right here, because I can't show you guys because I'm filming on my phone. So it'll just be right here. Number 13, what substances are you using and or abusing? I'm doing this little thing. I'm abusing these little things called medications. Probably nothing. Like I got a can of beer. And I haven't drank it yet. And I got I think last month or the beginning of quarantine or something. I still haven't drank it yet. Honestly, technically I've been abusing water and Coke Zero. Number 14, what is your daily average screen time? Way too much. Number 15, what are your most used apps or websites? Websites, like on the computer, I'm using YouTube. I use YouTube a lot, like around 1 a.m. when I just go on the computer. I've been going on Wattpad again. I don't know why, I just felt like making a fan fiction during quarantine for some reason. Or rewriting my going back to write some more of my old fan fictions. And I will put my Wattpad handle right here if you guys want to go check those out. And my most used apps are definitely TikTok, Instagram, Twitter kind of, and Snapchat. 16, share your best TikTok dance. I don't do TikTok dances. Literally. Like the only TikTok dance I managed to be able to be confident to learn was it's like the only one I can do, and the only one I would not feel insecure doing is that one. And there's another one that I want to try for a video with a One Direction song, and I gotta it's something like this. I have to learn it. I haven't learned it yet, but it's something like this, and this and this, and just that dance. I don't know. It's to people been doing it to One Directions. I wish. Just follow me on TikTok right here. I forgot the question. Number 17, last song you listened to. The last song I listened to was Fun by Selena Gomez, which is on her new album, which honestly, if you guys haven't checked that album out yet, you guys need to check that album out. That album is good. Although if you count theme songs, the last song I technically listened to was the theme song for The Big Bang Theory, but I'm counting actual songs. Number 18, The Last Smooch. Never had my first kiss. Next question. Number 19, what has been the worst part of quarantine? Probably when I got sick, I think it was last month, March, April-ish, when I got sick because of allergies, which is why I have more allergy medicine. Because with quarantine happening, with the pandemic happening, getting sick is the last thing people want to do. So I was just getting so paranoid and so scared and so worried, even though it was just allergies or just a cold, and I was just freaking out. And then the next one is what has been the best part of quarantine. And honestly, just being able to do nothing and stay home and not be judged for it. Like, I am very introverted. I am very much a homebody. I do not like going out in public at all. It's a huge struggle. It's a huge thing. But I personally prefer being inside at home. Well, not inside, but I prefer being on my own, like by myself. I don't like being around much people and just, that was probably the best part, just being by myself. Me and Mercury just chilling out. Me not being able to be judged by never leaving my house and just. Number 21, best movie or TV show you watched recently. Lately, the TV shows I've been watching, well, the best ones I've been watching recently was Big Bang Theory and The Office, but that's just how we watch. And then I also watched during quarantine Big Little Lies. I was gonna, two shows that I watched during quarantine was Big Little Lies and Light as a Feather, which I absolutely love. They're both on Hulu. If you want to go check them out, I do recommend it. And then one I'm currently watching because of quarantine is Gossip Girl. I'm on season 3 of that show, and I love it. It's so good. I absolutely love Chuck and Blair. The next question is, what's the last game you played during quarantine? This was I think 1 or 2 months ago. My mom and I played Life, the board game. So I guess that was the last game I played technically. Unless you count phone apps, then it was BitLife. Because I love BitLife. Question 23, what is the meaning of life? Well, you see. So the meaning of life is basically just being born out into this amazing world. And honestly, this is very controversial, guys. But honestly, it's just growing up to become someone who really wants to be an influencer, that they just do as much as they possibly can on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and just, what am I talking about? I'm just calling myself out. Number 24, if you could go anywhere right now, where would you go? I have a few places. I have a list. Let me go behind my list. My top place would be Portland or Chicago. I don't know which one I'd rather go to. But probably Portland, Chicago, Brighton, Paris, Venice, Munich, Berlin, and New York City. Number 25, last Google search. I just remembered it. I cheated. I looked at my computer. I Googled a book about Laura Ingalls Wilder. Because I am a huge nerd when it comes to that woman. Actually, someone was talking about it on Facebook, and I was just looking it up, and I saved it to my Amazon wish list because why not? And just, I want to get it, but it's $10. Number 26, the last event you attended. I want to say that was the last convention I went to, which was December of 2018. Okay, editing me here. This is like a few days after I filmed it, and I said that, then I remembered while editing. I think I remembered it halfway when I was filming too, like after I said it. But technically my last event was probably seeing with Little B Mason, and I completely understand why I did not want to remember that at all. But that was my last event, if you think about it. It was technically her graduation, so that makes it an event, so I guess I have to count it with that. Number 27, what do you miss the most about life before the pandemic hit? I guess being able to eat inside restaurants. Like, I like eating, I like being able to take stuff home, but also at the same time, I miss being able to go to a restaurant and just sit down. Like, there's a Taco Bell in my place that I've been going to lately. I've been walking down the street with Mercury to go to it. And basically, I just miss being able it's like, even if I ordered there or took it home, I miss being able to sit down. Because they closed off the seating area, and then they have a table in front for you to wait at, and they removed the chairs to those seats. So honestly, I do kind of miss being able to just sit there and wait for my food instead of just having to stand, if that makes sense. Number 28, what is something new you tried or done during this time? I have no idea. What is something new I'm trying to try? I guess watch new TV shows? I don't know, I have no life. I would say this, but this isn't really a new thing, but I just went back to this because I found this book. So I'm just gonna steal it. I'm just gonna say signing. Learning sign. Number 29, are you reading anything good? Yes, I can't find the book because I have My room is a mess and I need to clean it. Editing me back. Okay, so I very horribly explained the book in the video, but editing me has found the book. And so the book that I'm talking about is Those Girls by Chevy Stevens, and apparently this author has a few books. This is the only one I've read so far. I do want to finish this book and then look into her other books, because this author is super good, especially if you like thrillers or like suspense or horror type books. But I will read you the summary on the back of this, because I think that's what I did like in this video that like I completely cut out because it was so horribly done. Life has never been easy for the three Campbell sisters. Jess, Courtney, and Danny live on a remote ranch in western Canada where they work hard and try to stay out of the way of their father's temper. One night, a fight gets out of hand and the sisters are forced to go on the run, only to get caught in an even worse nightmare when their truck breaks down in a small town. As events spiral out of control, they find themselves in a horrifying situation and are left with no choice but to change their names and create new lives. 18 years later, they are still trying to forget what happened that summer, and when one of the sisters goes missing, followed closely by her niece, they are pulled back into the past. And this time, there's nowhere left to run. With Those Girls, Chevy Stevens presents her most visceral thriller yet, an unforgettable portrait of desperation, loyalty, and evil. A story of survival and revenge. And honestly, I do recommend this book, and I am literally only in the beginning still. Like, I'm not even halfway through this yet, and I definitely recommend this book. It is so good and so addicting. The next question is number 30. We have 10 more questions left. Number 30. What are you grateful for today? Honestly, probably Mercury. Number 31. Where was the last place you've gone that isn't home? The park. There's a park right up the street where I usually walk my dogs. So I'll walk around there. And it's pretty like discreet. It's not busy at all. So it's just like alone. And it's a perfect place to just walk my dogs, especially since I don't actually have a yard. But yeah, that's the last place I've been to since I have that isn't technically the house. Number 32. What is something new you've learned during quarantine? I know one thing. It's fun because I started watching Gossip Girl, and it's the fact that I actually do like Chuck Bass. Like, I used to hate Chuck Bass. Like, I honestly hated Chuck Bass, and then I started watching Gossip Girl, and the more I watched, the more I'm like, oh my god, Chuck Bass is actually pretty cool and pretty lovely, and just like Ed Westerwick, yes, I love him. Number 33, last YouTube video you watched. Honestly, it's Cinnamon Toast Ken and Dane watching Dr. Phil. 34, show your outfit of the day. It's just my class of 2017 t-shirt and just some random leggings, and that's basically it. Number 35, plug a charity or cause that's important to you. I guess anything having to do with the good and the wellness of animals, like maybe like this animal shelter near my house is like the first thing that came to mind. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. Number 36, most absurd ridiculous thing you've done during quarantine. Because I have no life, probably cleaning my room. And I mean like insanely clean my room. Like, quarantine made me actually want to go through and like rid of stuff. Like, go through and clean out my room, get rid of stuff I don't use, stuff that I don't want anymore. Just 37. Why is my hair just out, by the way? Number 37, what does your last phone note say? I will put that there because I cannot show you guys, so the screenshot will be here. Number 38, a fear. A fear during quarantine? Probably getting corona right now. A quarantine fear. I'm just assuming it's a quarantine fear and it's probably getting corona. Or a family member getting corona. Number 39, a wish. To be able to travel again when quarantine's over? I don't know. And the last question is, have you or anyone you know been sick? I've been sick, not with COVID-19, but I've been sick. I just had the cold and then I had allergies. So like, if that counts, then yes, I have. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go hit that red subscribe button down below, because I am trying to make videos. I am running out of ideas. As you can see, I'm trying to make videos. I'm thinking of ideas right now. I'm just like out of ideas right now, so I'm just taking some time to think of ideas to do. And I don't really feel like vlogging because I'm not really doing anything at all day. So like, there's no point to making a vlog. But I might make a quarantine vlog if I'm up to it. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's what's up, and I love you all so much. So you have a fantastic rest of the day.